Hello, my friends. Your coach, Mr. Magnifico, is back in action today. I am going to present to you just some facts, some statements that you need to be aware of. These are common things that you should know by now, but I'm just going to review them with you to assist your memory. We have Module 4, Lesson 32. So these are the facts or statements that we are going to do today. So, for example, when you write when you have to write expressions, you need to know what do we call these parts. For example, this one right here, right? So this is a subtraction, right? So one way you can call this we could call it a subtraction. We can also call it a difference. Now, why is that important? Because when you're writing this, you're writing the statements, and let's say you have 4 minus 3, we call these two numbers the difference, right? So this will be the difference between the difference between 4 and 3. So that will be the example of when you see a number, something like this, you will call that a difference, and this is how you would write it with the actual number. Now, let's say if you look at a subtraction here, so let's say, you look at an addition, this is called an addition, but the answer is also called the sum. So either or, they're saying the same thing. So now let's look at how will you write this down? So let's say the same numbers on the top. It's 4 and 3, right? So this time is gonna be 4 plus 3. That's how you would write it. And the way you would, as a numerical expression, and writing it as a word will be the sum as a statement. The sum of 4 and 3. So that's how you will write this down when you see an example such as this one. What if you have multiplication? Well, again, this is called multiplication. Also, the answer is called the product. All right. So now, how would you write? Let me move these statements here out of the way. Good. How would you write, for example, in this case, how would you write that with the number 4 and 3? Well, let's look. 4 times 3. So that will be the expression in a number form. That will be the numerical expression. Now, the word form will be the product of 4 and 3. That's how you would write it when you have a number times a number. Now, what if you have a division? Well, again, this is called the division, and the answer of the division is called the quotient. So let's say you will have the same numbers, 4 divided by 3 or 4 divided by 3, which is the same thing. They're equal. Now, how will you write this as a word form? You will say the quotient of 4 and the quotient between, let me write that better. The quotient, I think that'll be okay. The quotient of 4 and 3. Okay, my friends, review these notes. There are just simple memory devices that will help you write an expression, numerical expression, into a word expression, which will be this right here. So just look at it, learn it, and practice it. Signing out, your coach from Gravity 2. Have a wonderful afternoon.